So this is where I used to come with Jen Wilkinson and a bunch of people. We'd have bonfires, campfires. Her dad rented this garage. I don't know if he rents it or not anymore. Today's August 9th, 2020. I used to come out here back in high school, back in 97, 96. Probably 98, 99, I guess, too. It's hard to say. But this is where I went with the other Jen, her friend, who told me if I walked down this path, we could have some type of ghostly experience. And at the time, this path, the weeds were as high as you see here, which those, just to give you an idea, it's like up to, you know, my waist right there. So, oh, is that poison ivy? Wonderful. I don't think I'm allergic, luckily. I hope not. But right in here, we were told over there's this shed that has like a sarcophagus, and there is a dog chain. And if I went out here, we'd hear the chain, or something else about crying maybe with the baby, I don't know, in this little sarcophagus. But we got about to here, and it's like an invisible wall just engulfed us. Like all the hair like on your arm, it's just like literally it just goes like all up your arm, and your hair stands up, and it felt like a slime. Your whole body, your neck, your head, it's just pure energy. And it dropped a few degrees noticeably. And it was dark out here. It was really, the sun was up, but it was down, so it was setting. Couldn't tell you what time, maybe 8, 9 o'clock in a summer day. But we kept walking towards this thing in these high weeds. And then all of a sudden we stopped, even though we had this electrical sensation still, because something came from right through these, right here. And we heard like a footstep, a shuffle, like a, and we just stopped. And then I saw coming from over here, literally these were part, we just kept hearing the footsteps, and it parted all the way up to us. And I thought maybe an animal was walking towards us, and it was low and I couldn't see it, but this parted like a figure was moving the weeds, and it stopped right in front of us. I said something stupid like, oh hey, we're just out here hanging out, we don't want to mean you any harm, or something like that. And it turned a while and shuffled off that way. And then I never even made it over to this thing until today, because all of this has been cut down now. So I didn't even know, was there a sarcophagus in here? Well, yeah, there is. So yes, there is. So I did not know that. Yeah.
I'm looking for the dog chain is what I keep looking around for.
Yeah. But I heard today now from this guy that owns the land right across the street, who I'm surprised I haven't never bumped into before, just because of who he knows and such. But he says someone was murdered on this land. He's a
bullet shell.
Oh wow. Todd just found a bullet shell. Hopefully that's not the one from the murder. That'd be something. That'll keep a spirit or something tagged to you, or whatever.
Yeah,
Or whatever it would be. The evil entity that caused him to pull the trigger, I don't know. But he said anyway that a professor's son evidently shot someone out here. I don't know if he shot the professor himself or somebody else, I don't know. But you know, that's where I had my experience. So I just figured I'd film this.
yeah, man.
Because I wasn't planning on coming here today at all. The fact that the guy we went to see, Dan, owned land across the street, knew the story about it, and then I was talking to Todd about this coming here for some random reason.
Yeah.
All signs point to coming here. I don't know why, but there's a reason we showed up here. It'll probably play itself out, because I'll probably post this video, someone's going to say something about it,
Right.
and then that's going to lead me to find out, you know, more information. Because this is real trimmed up. You never used to be able to go back here or anything. I mean, the weeds were always high, so someone's taking care of this place now, which is nice. And down there used to be a farmhouse. I knew people lived in that. They always would complain the house was haunted, and the house is no longer there. But I hear doors slam, footsteps and stuff. I mean, they were big dudes too. They had like dogs and they had guns. So, I mean, they're hearing people running around their house in the middle of the night. They weren't screwing around either. But Dan Kirchhoff, he owns all this land down in here. He just doesn't own the part we're on. So that's why we're leaving, but that's where I had my experience.